Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Clangin Bangin with Mikey, episode 63. Good morning. Today we're gonna talk about diurnal and nocturnal. Diurnal means the definition of basically the day, and it got me thinking because what's two things you never see at once together? Two things you never see once, together at once is a moth and a butterfly. But if you look it up, a moth and a butterfly is the same thing. They come from they come from a caterpillar. The caterpillar, and one becomes a butterfly, the other one becomes a moth. And the reason why I'm bringing this up because everybody goes through healing. I'm going through healing. Everybody goes through healing. Different stages of healing. And a lot of times, man, when people are in their darkness or what I call their winter, and you're in your spring, the seasonal compatibility changes because once that person gets out of their funk and they leave you or whatever it is, it's like they were a moth to your butterfly, man. You were never meant to be together because you were too different. And at the end of the day, it's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing, it's whatever it is. And the way I look at it, man, is like you can't sit there and get caught up in your feelings or overthink shit, this and this and that. And everybody has that, has them moments where even me myself is like I had to. There are certain situations that I was, recently in, and I'm like, yo, are you feeling this way because you was in love with this person or whatever it is, or did your energy not get reciprocated, and you're wondering why? Answer to both questions is yes. At the end of the day, man, you gotta know your worth, and you have to know that not everybody's meant to be in your life forever, even if they want you to be. If they can't be, if they if if the capacity that you have them in is greater than what they have you in, it's never gonna work. As great as you guys are, as the amount of conversations that you have, the duration of these conversations, it doesn't matter. If the capacity of what you want isn't what they want, and bro, keep it pushing. Because at the end of the day, what really matters is you. What really matters is what you got going on and what your dreams, your goals, your ambitions. And a lot of times distracted motherfuckers will distract you from your goal. And at the end of the day, bro, you just have to realize it's like you have to remember that you're the number one player in this game. Nobody's gonna ever take your number one spot, but what they can do is become your co-pilot. What I mean by co-pilot is like, that's your girl, that's that's your shorty, that's your homie, whatever it is. It's like you gotta find somebody who vibes with you in the same brainwave that you do, and once you have that, have that compatibility, you can, you can weather any storm, man. Any storm that comes your way is like you can handle it. And at the end of the day, never stop being you. I've been told I'm a lot to deal with. I've been told that I talk a lot of shit, but a lot of people don't realize is like, yo, once I got you for life. Once I got you for life because loyalty is big for me, man. It's like I'm not the dude who makes the most amount of money. I'm not the most flashiest, hell, like I don't I don't really splurge on nothing, man. I just do my own thing. I kind of just focus on myself because at the end of the day, um, I know what type of person I am, and the amount of friendships that I have, or the strength of the friendships. Because there's this old quote. Excuse me, goddamn. There's this old quote going around. Saying the length of a friendship doesn't mean anything. Loyalty does. You know, but that too can be a one-sided sword because you become loyal to somebody else who doesn't hold the same loyalty to you. As a situation I was brought up, to my attention, was that certain individuals were hanging out with each other, not telling another individual, what they were doing. And I'm like, yo, here you are being loyal to a situation, and this motherfuckers ain't loyal to you. Whether it's your friends or whatever, especially if it's if it's your friends. It's like if your friends are doing shit, and they're not telling you what they're doing, and it involves you in some capacity, maybe you need some new friends, man. Maybe you need to evaluate that circle. Maybe you need to stop making excuses for shitty ass behavior and keep it pushing. Because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what you know your intentions are if the other person doesn't value you or doesn't respect you enough to you know keep you in the loop or have an open line of communication. And communication, man, it goes both ways, bro. There's this other reel going around saying that you post a photo and you get 20 likes. You post the same photo to a story, you get 300 plus likes or 300 views. Moral of the story is that people don't care about you, but they'll watch what you do. And at the end of the day, that's true. And at the end of the day, it's because a lot of motherfuckers want to keep tabs on what you're doing, this and this and that. And that's a downside of social media where people will post all types of shit and then got the audacity to be like, oh, well, mind your business. Bitch, you posted that shit on social media. What the fuck you mean? You want a motherfuckers to know. And at the end of the day, what it boils down to, bro, is like knowing your worth. Knowing if you're dealing with somebody who's a butterfly or a moth. Because if you're dealing with a moth, you're never gonna be in the same spot ever at the same time. But if you're dealing with a butterfly, that's how you know. That's how you know that you're dealing with something that's beautiful, that's that loves bright, sunlight and brightness, and there's a positivity and everything to it, man. Because at the end of the day, we're all butterflies, man. But sometimes we attract moths. And when we attract moths, our energy gets drained because they're not on the same wavelength that we're on. So at the end of the day, man, evaluate your friends, evaluate your significant other, evaluate your goals. And evaluate yourself, critique yourself, make changes when you need to make changes. I don't care if it's a job or a friendship or relocation. I don't care what it is, bro. If what you're doing doesn't make you happy, 100% happy, then it doesn't matter. I was out with a friend of mine the other night, and this one girl that that he knew, that he introduced me to, and she was telling us about like how she, she likes the same sex, and she's beautiful, she's out of a 10 out of 10, she's drop dead gorgeous. And she goes, hey, well, like whenever I dated dudes, I didn't really feel anything. But like when I'm dating women, I just get excited. I get nervous, like and not nervous or excited in a bad way. Just like like she just feels calm. And I asked her one simple question, like, yo, are you happy? And she's like, yeah, 100%. Like her whole face is lit up. I was like, yeah. Because at the end of the day, man, it really doesn't matter what other people think. It matters how you feel. It matters in the situation of what you have going on and how that impacts you, Everybody wants to judge you or critique you, whatever it is, but at the same time, these are the same motherfuckers who won't judge or who don't like to be judged or critique themselves. But they're the same motherfuckers who do this shit to you because they're moths, man. They're not butterflies. All right, y'all. Hope y'all keeping in the 4 P's. Private, player, positive, and pushing. I'll see y'all next week, man. Love y'all. Mikey. Ghost.